Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP continues to just basically sit in wait. It is in limbo right now, along with the rest of the cryptocurrency asset class. I think it's fair to say a lot of sideways trading here, but there are a few things that I found interesting enough to share with you in a video here, which I'm going to probably keep shorter than normal. Although I say that, like, to be honest with you, when I start recording a video, I do everything in one take. And so I don't ever know for sure how long it's going to go. Sometimes videos are way longer or way shorter than I think they might be. So it'll end up being what it's being. So I think it's going to be shorter, but you're a future person. You know what the total length of this video is going to be. But it's fascinating because there are so many cryptocurrencies actually popping off right now, which is very positive. See, considering that mostly we're seeing sideways trading action. But look at some of these headlines too. Check this out. Cryptocurrency firm with $10 billion in funding gearing up to go public. Now think about this. As all of the naysayers are saying, hey, we are in a bear market right now. What's the big money doing? Is it not worth paying attention to this? Come on. And then there's this headline from the Daily Hodl. Crypto trader Luck Davis says he's bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one large cap altcoin, so I wanted to share that sentiment as well. So plenty to talk about here, although I'm probably going to keep it more abbreviated than usual anyway. But I want to be clear at the outset. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say, all right? I'm just an enthusiast who makes YouTube videos as a super duper fun hobby. As I record this, XRP is at 64 cents, Bitcoin at $34,261, market cap for the asset class 1.42 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at just over 45%. And so I sit here feeling very comfortable with my XRP holdings. I spent a number of years accumulating, not worrying that the vast majority of that time, my holdings, mind you, down. Substantially down, yet I kept buying for years and years and years because I do understand market cycles and I get how that works, and I understand dollar cost averaging in, and I understand that when you buy something, in all likelihood, it's probably not the case that it will never be worth less than that moment when you purchased it. The odds of it being never, ever, ever in the future worth less than when you purchased it, almost 0%. And so, purchasing XRP as I did for a number of years, the fact that it was lower, none of that was an indication to me as to whether or not there was going to be genuine long-term viability for XRP. I just saw that the overall market was heading upward, as it has been for 12 years, and I saw that XRP is moving in tandem with the rest of the market. And I felt more comfortable investing in XRP than other cryptocurrencies because XRP has actual utility and the vast majority of other cryptos out there don't. And I don't know when utility is actually going to matter. So the truth is, although I don't know for sure what it's going to look like, and maybe XRP goes to zero one day, maybe it actually won't have long-term viability, but based on all available information today, to me, it feels like the safest bet, which is not me saying you should buy or sell or hold. That is not me saying that. I'm sharing with you my personal opinion, and just because I believe something and I'm a guy on the internet does not mean that my position is right or reasonable. I just think it's fun to talk about this stuff, but I do firmly believe what I'm saying here. XRP, the fact that it's functionally used in enterprise-grade software, at some point, assuming it continues to functionally be used, and there's additional utility, at some point that's got to matter to the open market more than it does today. Is that not a reasonable position? I sure as hell think it is. So I don't pretend to know what it's going to look like, but I suspect the answer is yes. Here's a tweet from chart analyst at DIY Investing. Wrote the following. There's people still bearish, targeting $20,000. He's talking about Bitcoin, of course. And I've just made 3 different 10Xs in the last 2 weeks. So he's talking about, to be clear, he's talking about multiple cryptocurrencies, not Bitcoin, that have increased tenfold in the last 2 weeks. My friends, we are not in a bear market. And then he writes, the charts are so obviously bullish with one more big euphoric rally in the works to close out end of year 2021. The next 5 to 6 months is the entire reason I accumulated 2018 through 2020. That's my golf. You hear that? That's my golf clap. That's my golf clap. Yes, that is exactly the same reason I did what I did. Because I first started buying crypto in November 2017. And after the bubble popped, not long after I entered, there's a weird time to enter. Let me tell you that. Entering the world of crypto, like 6 weeks before the bubble pops, the biggest bubble in history in the crypto asset class at that point in time anyway, Weird time to enter. Exciting, fun time. Lot to learn. And I've had a blast even during the bear market, but my gosh. Weird time to enter. And so once it popped, I was just like, well, this is probably going to take a number of years before we get out of this bear portion. So I just kept my head down and kept on accumulating. And that's what I've been doing. I did all of that for all of those years so that we could get to this point. And so even with this most recent pullback over Bitcoin crashing over 50%, XRP down over 75% from its recent high of around $2, cool. I'm down with it. I don't care. It's not going to matter. All of this noise in between, it doesn't matter. Either XRP hits its all-time high in the future and my bet's right or my bet's wrong. All of the noise in between doesn't matter to me. Not ultimately. It's worth tracking. Just don't take it wrong. It's interesting. I have a lot of fun with this tracking this, and yeah, of course. So in that sense, it makes sense to be aware of it. But it's not. It's functionally at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Here's a tweet from Ambessa, another very popular chart analyst. Bitcoin. Oh, and check this out. I've got something real interesting to share with you on this one. Oh, this video is not going to be short, is it? Damn it. I never know. We'll see. This consolidation is a blessing if your mindset is right. Enjoy the free time, also have a plan, and stick to it. Longing Bitcoin when it hits higher time frame support and nailing each ETH/Bitcoin swing so far. Blessed. I share more once I see interest in technical analysis return. So, a couple things I wanted to highlight there. The idea that it's worth being long this market in general, I happen to share that opinion, of course. And he also wrote that he's going to share more once he sees more interest in technical analysis returning. Now, why might he be saying that? I will tell you why. The reason he's saying that is because there's way less interest in cryptocurrency than there was just a month or two ago. And I'm going to be real with you here, and you might find this interesting. Like, I'm happy to reveal, you can have a peek behind the curtain a little bit here. Some of you might find this interesting, but as far as being a cryptocurrency YouTuber, first of all, and this is coincidence, but I started my YouTube channel on December 14th, 2018, which is the bottom of the bear market. Coincidentally, happened to be the very bottom of the bear market. While almost nobody was paying attention, I started a YouTube channel, and I was just having fun every day talking about all this stuff, and I still do. It's a blast. It's my favorite hobby. I've never had such a fun hobby. I don't know why, it just strikes me that way. I'm having a blast doing this stuff here. And so now that we've had this pullback in terms of price action, after all these people plowed in, there was so much interest. Now we have this pullback, and so many people are like, nope, I'm not interested anymore. They're just out. It's no longer a part of their daily life. They're not following it. And cryptocurrency YouTube channels are down anywhere from 30% to 50%. 50, I'm saying 50%, anywhere from 30% to 50%, including mine. They're down. And it's exactly correlating to when the price action of the crypto asset classes tank. So I want to give you a kudos if you're listening, and not because it's my channel, but I want to give you a kudos for actually paying attention to crypto when nobody else is. Because when nobody wants to touch crypto, historically, those have been some of the best times to buy. Which again is not me telling you to buy or sell or hold. I'm just sharing with you my opinion here, but I do firmly believe that. And so now it's down. Now the market's not appealing. But damn, and it's really interesting. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the reason that I know that crypto channels are down, you can go to, there's a website called Social Blade, if anybody's actually that curious. If you go to Social Blade, I believe it's socialblade.com. If not, just Google it, you'll find it. You can check out the performance of any YouTube channel on the planet. It's not crypto related. Just you can just see anything. And in terms of, not all the metrics are accurate, but I will say, in terms of the data, in terms of how many views and what percent it's up or down over a 30-day period, yeah, that's how I know. So I punched in a ton of different channels because I saw that mine was going down. I was like, what? Why does nobody like me anymore? So I was like, well, I'm not doing anything different. It's probably just the market's down. And then I wanted to verify and make sure. And sure enough, there we go. Everybody's down. My channel is exactly down in the exact same range as every other cryptocurrency channel. It doesn't matter, but I'm saying all that so you can just kind of get the general picture. This is how humans operate. Is crypto actually any less viable than it was 30 or 60 days ago? Does anybody think that? Damn it, I sure as hell don't. Which is why I've said a number of times, you just wait, because we're gonna one day be in a bear market again, which I do not believe we're gonna have another crazy leg up. XRP is gonna pop off. I firmly believe. I don't know what it's gonna go to. I personally believe substantially more than where it is at now, relative to the United States dollar. But we will enter a bear market. And when that happens, I'm going to keep enjoying running this channel. Way fewer people will be paying attention, and that's fine. Hopefully you're one of them, and we can keep hanging out together, and we can plan for the future at that point, because that's when there's the most opportunity. The most opportunity is not when every price is inflated, when everybody's paying attention to it. It's once everything's crashed and people are undervaluing, when something's oversold. That's the time to pay attention. Here's a tweet from Michael Vanderpop. Everybody wants to buy altcoins a few months ago. Nobody has an interest when those are down 75%. While the gains are made by buying something when nobody is interested in it. I gotta hit hard on that tweet. Exactly correct. See, the people that have some experience and more than half a brain get it. It takes planning. It takes a long-term mindset and understanding market cycles and understanding ultimately utility, because I understand that, of course, utility doesn't sufficiently matter today, but my gosh, if you're really thinking long term, it's going to matter a lot more than it does today. Now take a look at this. What's the big money doing? The daily hodl. As I'm realizing that there's no way this was ever going to be a short video. A recently formed cryptocurrency company with $10 billion in capitalization is gearing up to go public. Bullish Global, a subsidiary of blockchain software company Block One, launched in May with $10 billion in funding from high-profile investors that include billionaire Peter Thiel's Thiel Capital and Founders Fund, hedge fund manager Alan Howard, and crypto investment firm Galaxy Digital. Now, according to a new press release, the cryptocurrency firm is unveiling its plan to go public ahead of the anticipated rollout of its blockchain-based cryptocurrency exchange, Bullish. And you gotta love that name. I'm sorry, what do you trade our cryptocurrencies? I trade mine on Bullish, son. Like, exactly, that's exactly what you want to hear. I trade my crypto on Bullish. It's the perfect name. Why hasn't that happened yet? I know, although I will say this too. Like, I laughed the first time I read that, and now too. But I will acknowledge it didn't sound the most professional, but I still kind of like it. I've got a playful personality though, so I don't know. You tell me what you think. Anyway, Bullish will come with decentralized finance functionalities on top of crypto exchange features, including tools for portfolio management, automated market making, and lending. And to the next piece now from the Daily Hot. I'm going to be brief with this one too, though. Crypto trader Lark Davis says he's bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one large cap altcoin. Oh, what else? They want to tell me all about more. Crypto trader and influencer Lark Davis says he's bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one more large cap altcoin. In a new video, Davis says that despite Bitcoin being 50% away from its all-time high of $64,804, his outlook of the flagship digital asset hasn't faltered, and he remains bullish on the king crypto. And here's a quote. My thesis on Bitcoin has not changed. I still believe Bitcoin is gold 2.0, inflation hedge, fantastic, scarce asset. I still think that Bitcoin is going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars a coin at some point, end quote. Now look, I'm not going to pretend to be Nostradamus here, but yeah, I have to say this. I don't know for sure. There's no way I could know for sure that Bitcoin's going to be around in 10 years or 100 years or whatever. Pick your time frame. But my gosh, the market sure thinks it makes a lot of sense to be around here. And so, to me personally, that gives me just more confidence that people see there's value in the cryptocurrency asset class, because you can do things that you simply cannot do without the cryptocurrency asset class existing. But in terms of which horses will be the winners, all of the different cryptos out there, because there's over 8,000 of them, market's still not sure. And I know Bitcoin's been heavily tested. It's been around over a decade. It's the first cryptocurrency, but it hasn't been tested in every single environment. So while I have high confidence, I cannot say honestly with 100% certainty that Bitcoin's going to be around forever. And that's the same with XRP. I'm just being intellectually honest here. I don't know. I just have high confidence based on the information available today, but both of them could go away. I'm frankly more confident about the asset class as a whole existing in perpetuity as long as the internet exists than I am about any specific coin, whether it's Bitcoin or XRP, which happens to be my favorite and my largest holding, mind you. So, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take for people to figure out which ones deserve to be around for the long haul, but I will say the idea of Bitcoin going to hundreds of thousands of dollars is not the least bit crazy. When you consider that it's like, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1% of humans on the planet have ever held any cryptocurrency at any point in time, and it already ran up to 65 grand, what the hell do you not understand if you, at this point, like seriously, if you don't understand that crypto, there is something to it, it is here to stay, like how do you not see the opportunity yet? It's amazing. And so I understand all of the volatility buying and selling and the emotions involved in terms of trading and all the pitfalls that result as a result of, well, frankly, human psychology and emotion. I get all of that stuff here. But just looking at this and seeing that almost no one's ever bought crypto, period. You can even talk specifically Bitcoin, that's fine. Almost no one's ever bought it, and it already got up to what? And then the smartest people on the planet, right? The biggest many, what are they doing? Pouring funds into it like crazy? I don't know, guys. I'm just telling you. I think if you fast forward a decade, you'll find that the crypto asset class will be the best performing asset class, with not even a close second place. On the entire planet, it's going to be crypto, and we'll see which coins have long-term viability, like which are going to be here 10 years from now. I don't know for sure. I have high confidence in XRP at this point, and hopefully Bitcoin too. Like I like more positive than negative on Bitcoin for sure right now, but. Who knows? Either way, the people that don't want to get involved in this, I'm just like, what is your malfunction? I do not understand. Like, seriously. Do you want to be rich or not? Gosh, because there's so much opportunity here. I think I'll stop yammering on, though. So how about that? Not a short video. Surprise, surprise. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.